Hey there, this is Brandon again, still on the tiny couch at the Marquis Theatre with Val. So Val's going to give us his rig rundown, and then we're just going to chat for a few minutes.
Hello, I'm Val. Obviously, I use a 4x12 cabinet from Legendary Guitar Products, and I'm pretty sure I fucked that name a little bit right in the beginning, but that's all right as long as the name gets out there. On top of that, I use an EVH 5150. And then I use an 8-string Carvin DC 800. And that's my rig right now. I have a tuner pedal and then an ISP decimator on there as well.
Cool. So, I just talked to Dylan, and I just wanted to talk to you about like transitioning kind of into a lead role, because before you were kind of like doing some lead stuff, but now you are the lead guitarist, and how that experience has kind of gone for you.
Well, it's been a bit of a journey on that end. I'm not one to be too flashy or to do anything too flashy. I like low tunings. I like guitars that can handle low tunings, and I just like the low sound. So practicing a little bit out of the book obviously helps. YouTube lessons, actual lessons from anyone in Denver that's a guitarist that's well known or something like that would be a good thing if you are from there, or anything that's online could be very good or it could be not so great. So, but that's basically how I'm getting around it, is a little bit more practice and just staying patient.
Yeah, so I totally agree with everything you said. Like I'm self-taught, I started on YouTube, and that's a great way to go as long as you're understanding, like you said, that you're not always going to find the greatest content on YouTube. So, cool. How did you come into Uncultured Swine?
So what happened was, is that I answered an ad on Craigslist, as there's probably like millions of bands out there, whatever kind of genre that got through either SoundCloud, Craigslist, anything on the internet, social media base is good and bad. Obviously, we all know that. So, but yeah, it was through Craigslist, and I answered the ad, and I was a little skeptical at first because I wasn't really sure about my role and what I wanted to do. Not everybody thinks the same. I didn't come into it with 100% confidence, but I really knew that I liked the material that they put out at the time. And it happened to work out with me becoming the guitarist and entering the band and then taking a good role in it. I'm not a born leader, obviously, but it so happens that it turned out that way, and it's been great ever since.
Cool. Yeah, it seems like Craigslist would almost be this thing of the past, but I hear so many people still finding each other through Craigslist, and it's like, it's kind of cool to see, So I guess next, you guys just released an EP, and you've got a pretty aggressive schedule, talking to some of the other guys too about just almost constantly releasing music. So how do you stay inspired to keep writing new music?
All right. Well, there's a lot of good and bad things about being in a band, obviously. But let's talk about the positives. Staying inspired, being in any kind of music genre, you don't have to listen to that same genre to stay inspired. You explore different types of music. So if you listen to metal, check out other genres, not just metal or metalcore, etc., etc. So we try to stay driven and positive as much as we can throughout any kind of idea process, constructive ideas. Try not to get too upset with each other, but we're all humans. So, but obviously, we're trying to stay busy as much as we can, and obviously, it's proven difficult sometimes and easy sometimes. And if this comes out on the video, you'll be able to hear that there's a band that's going to be playing upstairs, and they sounded good at sound check. So maybe check them out. I won't release the name, but
Awesome. Well, thank you, Val, so much for your time. Play a great show. And if you guys have any questions for Val or anybody else in any of the videos you're going to find on our channel, just leave a comment. I know where this guy lives. I can get a hold of him. So thanks.